Hello and welcome to another episode of Scrapping and E-Waste with Blase Blase. Today I'm going to be breaking down a hard drive, showing what's inside and what type of precious metals that it may be able to get out of them. But today, before I start, I want to say I had someone to comment on one of my other videos asking me about what's upon the epoxy. The person name was Tom Bell 2248, so this is for Tom Bell 2248. So you had asked me about what is up on the epoxy. So this is one of the boards that I had worked on that day, and as you can see, this is where the epoxy was, and you can see the gold around it, but up on the epoxy you have the gold fingers also. So that is what's up on the epoxy on most of the boards that you see that has the epoxy on there. Alrighty, thank you for that question, Tom Bell 2248. So we have a hard drive out of a Dell computer, and we're gonna go ahead and take the screws out first. Find the right bit for that one. There we go. Come on, work with me. Alrighty, a lot of times there's an extra screw up on the plastic sticker here. I can see the imprint of it right there, so I'm going to pull the sticker off on that right quick so we can get to it. And there's the hit one. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pop the case and cover off of it. Hope I don't break my blade. There we go. And alright, so right off the back inside of here we have the magnet. There's two magnets in there. Screws are holding those. We have the head, which reads and put little small ones and zeros on this platter. We have a few platters in there, look like. Yeah, we have two platters in there. So we also have the spindle. Now a lot of times these spindles are aluminum. You can find the smaller ones that's smaller than this, like this here, and the different types of like laptops. Those are breakable. These are not breakable. The ones that are breakable, a lot of times you have palladium, not palladium, platinum inside of those. You can grind them up and have platinum. All right, let's go ahead and finish taking this one apart. We're gonna go ahead and take the magnet loose. That is one of the magnets. All right, a lot of time this magnet is made with nickel, A lot of people likes to collect them. Sometimes you can save a bunch of them and sell them on eBay. But I don't sell them. I just keep the ones that are very strong. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and take off these 3 and this one right quick so we can get to the other one. Let me find my flathead. Alright, that is off. Now, a lot of times these are laced, lined with gold around the edges. You have to use a pretty decent scope to see. This one doesn't look like it has any gold on it, but a lot of times that little piece that runs down through there, that has gold on there. We finished taking this one on off. That one has 2 screws there. Alrighty, let's gonna pop that off. Okay, must have another screw on there. We're gonna finish taking the magnets on off. That is a different size one, so we got to switch the bit on that one. Let's see. Tube's big. I go down a little smaller. There we go. Go ahead and pop that one out. Alrighty. Now we got screws here on the spindle that need to be taken out to get to the platters. It should be that size. Yep. Alrighty, I'll pop that on off. This is also aluminum. Go ahead and take the first one out. Let's just flip it. Well, I was wrong. I was mistaken. There's only one platter. These is what hold all the information on the hard drive. Was put on there and saved onto the hard drive. Now, this spindle here, you can punch it out a lot of times with a rod and a punch hole. Just hit it right there. All right, back on the back side. Leave that hanging off until I get to the other screw. There's a couple of screws on the back side up on this board. This board is also a PCB. It is a print circuit board. You have screws on the back of there that we need to take off to get to that other screw to drop that arm off. It should be the same one right here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and snatch them off. flip that over. Now, as you can see, we have pins here. Those are gold plated pins, which is on the end of the circuit board. On the back side, we have chips. You can use a heat gun, a sharp knife, or sharp chisel and tap that off. And inside of those, we have our precious metals of gold bonded wires through the plastic part here. You can process these boards and retrieve the gold out of there. Also, we have the MLCCs. These also have precious metal. They have silver and palladium. You want to get the ones that are either tan or grayish like this here. The ones that's black, they usually don't have any type of precious metals in them. You have all the small ones all through the line around the board. You take the time and pull them off and collect them. You have to collect quite a bit in order to retrieve a decent amount of platinum or palladium. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, not platinum, but palladium and silver. Alrighty, so there's not another screw on the back of there. We just got to push it through there. There it is. Alrighty, now on the back side, you can see here, you have these pins here. These are gold plated also. You can collect those. Right here is copper wire. This arm, it is made out of aluminum, so you can add that to your aluminum pile. It'll be junk aluminum because you have that spindle thing, that bearing in there, unless you can find a way to pop that out and get the average grain, going for the aluminum. Also, we have the pins, gold plated pins here that runs through the housing of the aluminum, which connects to this part here. And the spindle is also aluminum. The hard drive is also aluminum. So that's the inside of a hard drive. Now, I also had gotten out a RAM card out of the Dell computer. These right here are RAM cards. This holds a lot of memory. This is a memory card. Off the back, you can see that it is trimmed with gold on the fingers. There's a lot of chips on the front and the back. You see gold trimming all along there. Inside up under here, you can go ahead and easily pop these off like that, so. And you can see the little beads right there on the chip. A lot of people save those when processing the gold. They use those beads here. You can also dissolve them in hydrochloric acid. These contain tin inside of there, which can be used to make stannous chloride, which is also used to test to see if you have gold in your solution. Inside of these chips though, there are gold bonded wires. Once you process those are gold bonded wires inside of those. So you collect quite a few of those, you can process them for gold also. I had already basically cleaned off the monolithic ceramic capacitors off of this board here, which is MLCCs. These that was right there are straight garbage. You don't want to collect those. So that's about it. So if this is your first time coming onto my channel, please go ahead and push that like button if you like the video. And I appreciate every subscriber. Thank you for all the subscribers that has already subscribed. I'm trying to reach the mark right now, 50. This is a new channel. I'm trying to build it up. And I thank everyone that comes on and watch the videos, that leaves a comment. Until then, until next time, y'all have fun and peace out.